All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun white trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's Pick'em with HuddleGG, and today we're going to be talking about playbooks because in the most recent title update, there were over 800 additions to playbooks throughout this game. So today we're going to show you our top 5 on the offensive side of the ball, and at the end of the video, we're going to show you one of our favorite plays that was added to our #1 playbook as well, so make sure you stay tuned to that. And I do want to preface this by saying we are doing team playbooks for this video. There are some good alternate playbooks as well. Some people really like spread. Run and gun is a really popular one also, but we are sticking with team offensive playbooks for this video. Now, with that being said, let's jump into our number 5 team on the list. That's going to be the Indianapolis Colts, and there's going to be some really popular meta formations here in this, and again, this is going to be essentially called our bunch offense. But I do want to show you here under pistol. Under pistol, we have this east tight, this U off close, this U off stack, and in doubles Y off, you have a jet touch pass as well. This can be very useful, one, if you're a runner, and two, if you are a passer. At the end of the game, you still need to run the ball in certain situations to chew out clock. This is going to be a really nice couple set of options for you here in these pistol sets. Again, they're unique runs. The blocking you get is very effective, but the meat of this playbook is in shotgun, and you do have stuff like split close and deuce close and things like that. But again, I talked about bunch being the main thing in this. You're going to see bunch tight end was actually just added with the title update. So this bunch tight end, you can see you have these pre-snap auto motion plays, which are really effective at confusing the defense. You can see that you have a read option. You have a QB wrap, which is a new play. You have the PA boot over, which is a staple of bunch tight end in years past. You have the bunch wide formation here. You have one of, if not the best bunch offsets in the entire game because of the play double post, which is always popular. And you also have this bunch strong nasty with these pre-snap auto motions as well. So you have 4 bunch formations back to back that are really effective in attacking the defense. And you also have this formation here, Y off trips, which is going to have one of, if not the best RPOs in the game in this RPO read Y flat. And it also has one of, if not the best shotgun runs in the entire game with duo as well. So you have a lot to use here in the Colts playbook. Again, this is starting out at number 5 on our list. At number 4 on our list is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers playbook, and if you like to run the ball, you need to check out this playbook, especially after the title update. And we're going to start out with the split T formation here. This is something that I cannot ever remember being in Madden. If it has been, it's been a long time ago, and this is a heavy runner's dream. So we're going to look at it. We have halfback lead, halfback inside, a fullback toss, and a fullback dive with 2 play action options. But what really makes these runs effective is the formation is symmetrical, so we can flip these and make them go left to right or right to left very easily. So what I mean here is if we come out in halfback lead, we look at the play, it's left to right. If you just flip your play, you're going to see we can now run it with that right of screen halfback. You can do that with any of the runs here in the split T. So again, a really fun formation. Probably not something you want to build your entire scheme around because of the limited passing options, but it is going to be something that can be effective if used in the right situations. In pistol here, they have pistol strong wing, pistol wing tight Z, and pistol U off trips, which all have good runs out of pistol. In U off trips, we got halfback slam and a stretch, and we have a zone weak here in wing tight Z. Really good formations to run the ball out of. And in shotgun here, they have, to me, the best shotgun run in the entire game, and that's going to be duo. And they have it here in wing pair, they have it in wing tight Z, they have it in wing slot offset. You have a lot of these that couple in a toss with it, so you can either go up the middle or you can toss it to the edge. They have a normal Y off close with these auto motions that you can utilize. They have this new bunch spread formation as well, so if you're looking to throw the ball in this Chargers playbook, this is going to be something you want to look at. They have a lot of unique routes here. These auto motions, again, we talk auto motions are really effective this year, and we have some more stock, more meta type looks here as well. And then they do have bunch strong offset, and they actually have a duo in bunch strong offset. We talked about duo being one of the best, if not the best runs in shotgun. They have one here in a very meta passing formation. You have some auto motions here. You have some play action passes to build around, and you also have bunch X nasty that you can go to. So again, if you are looking at the Chargers and you're not a heavy runner, you still have some options here to go to. I believe Skimbo, who is one of the better passers historically in all of Madden, is actually in the Chargers book as well. Again, you can see that a heavy passer still can find success in this, but if you do like to run the ball, this is something you definitely want to check out. Coming in at number 3 on our list is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive playbook, and this playbook got a huge addition with the title update, but in general, it was a pretty good playbook before that as well. And we're going to start out with deuce close, and one thing you're going to see a lot of in this is going to be a lot of pre-snap auto motions, which we've talked about really confuse the defense and really make it hard. Here with deuce close, we have quite a few that we could go to. In tight doubles, we have some auto motions with some unique posts to the left in motion cross halfback sneak. And you can couple that really well with the tight Y off weak as well because of the auto motion. And again, two tight formations where that running back would just flip sides on us there. Normal Y off close, again, really popular formation right now in the game. We have these auto motions and again, some really good plays here that a lot of people are running. And then we're going to go to this Y off trio weak. This is going to be a really slept on formation in this playbook because it has one of the better routes in the entire game with this goal line fork zig. And if you have not ran this B route here, I'm just going to streak the other two people. This B route is going to hesitate and then run a delayed slant across the middle, and it absolutely torches zone coverage. So that play alone really makes this formation nice, but there are other good plays in that formation as well with these motion routes. And we have the goal line short post, which is a really effective play as well. And you can use that with this Y off trips, which has auto motions with the tight end, but it also has the RPO read Y flat, which is going to be, again, similar to that trips nasty that we've talked about. And again, that is a very, very effective, if not the most effective RPO in the entire game. So we have all of those options. But then if we look, this is the big key addition that they had is this bunch tight end. They have the auto motions. They have a read option. They have the notorious PA boot over. They have an outside or an off tackle outside zone, whatever you want to call it. Very effective run here. And they also have the whips play. So this is going to be one of, if not the best bunch tight ends in the entire game. And you can couple that and add that with the bunch strong nasty, which has the double pass, more pre-snap motions, and bunch Y flex. Again, you can see there is a ton to do here in the Tampa Bay. And again, I think this may be one of the more slept on playbooks in the entire game, especially after the title update. Coming in at number 2 on our list is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles playbook, and this is one of the most popular playbooks in the game right now. We're going to show you the more meta formations. We're going to first look at a couple unique ones as well. We're going to start out with the slot right. The slot right is a really, really unique formation where we're going to have this counter Y run play, which is really effective against dollar defense, which is obviously what you're going to see a lot of. We're going to have a couple RPO read plays as well with the read wide receiver screen and then a read Y flat, which is very similar to the read Y flat out of the trips nasty. We've talked about how that's one of, if not the most effective RPOs in the game, and you can use that right along with this PA wheel. Now they are going to have some unique power shotgun sets as the Eagles would in real life with the wing tight nasty and the deuce close. But let's get into the bread and butter of this playbook, and that's going to be the normal Y off close. This formation has everything you need. It's going to have these cheat motions with the tight end with some unique routes built around it. You're going to see here we have a cheat tight end screen. This cheat flat X post is so effective. We're going to have these other running back motions where he's going to the right now. You're going to have a running back motion where he's running to the left with the tight end screen and with a running back swing screen there. You're going to have read counter bash. You're going to have a jet touch pass now going left to right with a fake jet touch pass and a read option with some sail and some other meta plays here. You're going to have everything you need in this formation alone, and it goes really well with this doubles off close weak because of the RPO read bubble, and you got this return route here from pivot and seams. You do have a bunch X nasty here in this playbook. It's not going to be the most popular formation you see out of the Eagles because this is in quite a few, but what you will see a lot of is going to be this trips tight end flex. The motion wide post is one of the more popular plays you're going to see right now in the game. You're going to have all these motion plays here with some more meta looks with PA shot crossers and post rail. You got a read option. We have the halfback angle, which is a nice play, an outside zone, verticals, and you still have a trips tight end as well, which goes really well with the trips tight end flex. You have the auto motion, you have that curl flat play. So you can see you have a lot with verticals as well. There's a ton in this. Again, this is going to be a playbook you see more often than not. And again, you can see why that normal Y off close and the trips tight end flex alone make this one of the best playbooks in the entire game. Coming in at number 1 on our list is the New York Giants offensive playbook. And before we get started on what makes this so great, if you want to see us breaking down one of our favorite plays in this book that was just added, all you have to do is join our Discord by going to HuddleGG/Discord or by clicking the link in the comment section below. And once you're in the Discord, just type in !Giants and you'll be able to see that video. Now, what makes this offense so great is it is very unique. It is not something your opponent is going to see a lot, and there are a ton of unique routes in this to attack a variety of coverages. Now, AntCap just dropped this game plan over at HuddleGG, and there are over 160 plays and setups and over 6 hours of video to show you how to beat any coverage you may see. But let's look at some of my favorites, because this is the offense that I'm running as well. We're going to start out this pistol open flex close. You have this read flat wheel. You have a couple good runs with halfback dive and inside zone weak. Again, just to keep your opponent on your toes. But the majority of what we're going to be working in here is going to be out of shotgun. They are going to have a lot of doubles and a lot of 2x2 with a lot of RPO reads. One of the more popular RPO reads that I run is going to be this RPO read Y arrow, which really catches your opponents off guard because it is not something they see a lot of. You have these two tight formations. This tight Y off was just added with the jet touch pass and all these cheat motions that you can see. We have a tight Y off weak. Again, all of these doubles offset weak, doubles off close weak. There's a ton of stuff to mix in to really keep your opponent on their toes. We're going to have a really good Y off trips nasty here in this playbook with the RPO read Y flat and some pre-snap auto motion. You're going to have that goal line fork zig play that is so effective down there in the red zone area. You're going to have a nice bunch Y flex. You have a good tight open. And what may be my favorite formation in the entire game is going to be this stack Y flex. And just a play to show you really what this offense is about is the Salem pivot play, where we have a whip route to the right side, and then we have a little return route to the left side. And you're going to see these whips and these returns as stock routes all throughout this playbook. And those are one of the best routes in the game right now. And you're going to be able to use them in this playbook in so many different ways. Again, you just have so many different options to go to with this playbook. You're not going to get your typical meta formations like bunch or a great trips tight end, but outside of that, it's going to have answers for every single thing that you're going to face, and it's going to keep your opponent on their toes because they're not going to be prepared for all the different options you have to go to on the offensive side.